Absolute full house, make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into our amazing panelists, we want to take this opportunity to say a massive thank you to the volunteers and organisers. Let's give them a big round of applause. My name's Andy True. It's my absolute honour to announce these amazing guys. You've seen them on your screens, but today you're going to see them in real life at Smash 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, give it up for Trash Taste, Joey the
Hello. Did you guys enjoy that sneak peek? Yeah, so that's a special that we wanted to show to you guys. That's going to be the next special that we're going to be releasing. It's going to be, as you see, the Japan trip special, where we drive from the most southern point of Japan to the most northern point of Japan. And as you can see of how many things you saw in the trailer, it's our most ambitious special yet. We had like 9 days of footage, right, or something like that?
Yeah, it was very long. It was like 9-10 days of traveling and doing stuff. So yeah, we're really excited to bring it out hopefully soon, and yeah, for you guys to enjoy it. So hopefully you guys enjoy when it comes out. Yeah.
Yeah. But as you can see, But as you can see, it's not just the three of us are there. We have a very special guest. It's basically you have a live guest podcast because Kevin is joining us once again. Hey. Mate. I like how we've separated the Aussies and the Brits on one side.
As it should.
Yeah, as it should. Aussies represent. But yeah, how are you guys doing?
Good. It's been exhausting. It's so tiring, but it's so good. I mean, when people are like, "Oh my god, I love your videos," I'm like, "What? They're dog shit." No, I appreciate it. It's amazing being here and being here in Australia with Kevin as well. His home turf.
Yeah.
And Joey.
And Joey, of course.
Joey doesn't count. Joey has Japan, so like,
You're not getting out alive.
It's more of a home turf for me than it is for Kevin, technically speaking.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Melbourne represent?
You're not going to do a Perth represent?
I was going to literally just, yeah, Perth represent? We'll just sit in the corner and high-five each other.
How's Smash been for you, Kev?
Really nice, because no jet lag.
Oh yeah,
No jet lag. No, it's been so good. I mean, obviously you guys have been doing such amazing conventions overseas, but you know, I know that at least for some of us, this is our first convention back in a long time.
Yeah.
It's just really good to be back. So, just yeah, I think.
One person really missed the call.
Everyone should go woo. No, it's great. It's really good to be back.
Yeah, it's just been good to get like the convention vibes again, and just a reminder that weebs actually exist, and we're not just like a figment of our imagination online. They actually exist, and you know what? It's just been so nice because everyone's just been so happy. Everyone's been so positive here. What do you think? Have you noticed any difference between England and Australia, Connor, especially?
What do you mean, like the cons?
Well, just like the
just in
vibe.
general, maybe.
Well, people are happy here. People are actually happy in Australia, which is wild to me.
Yeah, so like I remember like the biggest shock I had this morning was I was going downstairs to get ready. I go to the convention, I go to the lift, and someone asked me how my day was doing. And I did not know how to react. I just said, "Oh, it's good," and I just sat there in the corner. And then the lift stopped at like level 5, so some other people started coming in, and they just started having a conversation. And me as a Brit, I'm just like, "What's going on? People are talking in the lift."
This is illegal.
Australians are really good at asking questions that don't need to be answered necessarily. You know, like how's it going, or like how's the weather, or like you don't need an answer. It's just like a conversation starter.
I did find something to complain about with Australia.
Go on.
Apparently, I don't know why this is a thing. There's a time zone where it's just plus half an hour.
So Adelaide represent?
Adelaide.
Why? Every other country is like, let's just make it at least on an hour basis, so it's easy to figure out what the fuck is going
Well,
on.
not only do we have that, but we also have a thing called daylight saving,
We
which
have
just
that-
makes
we have
it like,
that in the UK.
but like that on top of
Yeah,
the half an hour, so it's just like.
Who's the genius, if I should, that's sarcastic obviously, who came up with this half-hour time zone nonsense?
I don't know.
That was no
It was
like a
Galileo,
joke.
I think.
Galileo. Time, what is it?
Yeah, so how does daylight savings work? So it's always like, was it Adelaide that's like half an hour ahead, and is it on like?
No, sometimes it's half an hour ahead, right?
It depends on the mood of the year.
Depends on the mood, right?
It's like if there's a blood moon, Adelaide gets 15 minutes.
Yeah, the time goes twice as fast when it's
I
blood.
don't know.
It
That's
is.
the only complaint. I've been really trying to find a complaint.
Yeah, it's been really difficult because.
Yeah, why are you complaining about it? You're not even in Adelaide.
When I heard about that, I was just like, this is annoying. Why would they do this? Are people from Adelaide annoyed about this? I was annoyed for you. So you needed me to be.
Yeah, another weird thing I've noticed since the few days I've been in Australia is like walking around and driving around and being here for a few days. I noticed there was a lot of things called like VIP lounges, and I did not know what that was. When I saw like the bright VIP lounge, I assumed that it was like a strip club.
I thought that too.
And I was just like, damn, Australians really love their strip clubs, don't they?
I think they do. And then I don't know who I asked, and then someone told me they were like, yeah, no, it's a pokey. And I'm like poker? Like, no.
Like,
it's more
actually, do you
depressing.
guy want to explain? Because I don't fully get what a VIP lounge is.
So I had to explain the difference between pokies and the crown to these guys last night. Yeah, so I don't like the pokies are probably one of the most. I don't know. Like I'm not going to judge. I don't. But like
Judge your way.
It,
Do it.
no, it's. I would just say that it's typically associated with people potentially down in their luck in life, potentially throwing away more luck in
It's like pachinko, right? But just for
It's like pachinko, but somehow less fun.
yeah. That's
As if that could exist.
Yeah.
Pachinko is already really.
Pachinko's already not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they kind of hide it by being like VIP lounge. I'm like, you're not a very important person if you're a VIP lounge.
When I looked into one, there's one in the pub, I was like, this does not feel very VIP. It feels very the opposite.
It's just culture, isn't it?
We have bad shit in the UK as well. Don't worry
Oh
about
no, like in the UK we have something even more depressing, which is like corals, which is
What's that?
so it's like imagine the most depressing building you could think of, because like imagine the VIP lounge except there's just no flashing lights or anything, and you go there and there's about 15 different screens that old men bet on like horse racing or Formula One or any kind of sporting events that is happening at the time, and just people spend all day there.
I think that's just called a pub in Australia.
Breakfast.
Yeah, but honestly, had a great time in Australia so far. This is mine. Is this your first time in Australia as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely like. I've only been here for a few days. Gonna stay here for a bit longer to explore Sydney and Melbourne. But I already want to come back. You know, I feel like that wouldn't be enough time to see everything I want to see.
I think I know why that is. Because the flight time to get here is so long that you just are too tired to go home.
Yeah, you got to take full
Stuck.
advantage of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a 20-hour flight from London to Sydney?
Yeah.
18 hours direct to Perth, but yeah,
Oh my
to get
God.
here, you're spending 24 hours in a plane.
Oh.
Gas counts are at 30,000 feet.
Yeah, not fun. And even to Japan, it's like 9.5 hours. So
Yeah,
it's just
I know.
deceptively fast still. So, yeah.
Well, 9.5 hours is not deceptively fast.
Yeah, that's not.
Well, when you look at it on a map, it's like, oh, it's just there.
Yeah, it doesn't look small.
Yeah.
Like Breath of the Wild, you'd be there in
I'm gonna watch 4 Jason Statham films, probably.
Why would you do that?
Because it's the only films that airlines have for some reason. Also, okay, I'm gonna go on a little rant about what airlines, not Aer Lingus, although I take up the full 30 minutes. I've been trying to watch this show, and every single airline has it, but they don't have season 1. They all have a different season. And it's like, this is psychotic, because who goes on a plane and is like, oh, I want to watch only season 3 of a TV show?
Right.
I just don't understand. I want to know why this happens. Because
Just
it's like,
play airline bingo in order to get all of
genuinely,
them.
to watch all of the seasons, I have to just guess which airline has it. It's a joke.
You have to conquer all the airlines, so you're finally able to watch it chronologically.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
Awful.
No, what's even worse is that some airlines, they just like, you go on and you see a TV show and they have not even a season, but it's like season 3, episode 4.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, who is watching this one episode out of context?
Yeah, who gets on a flight and is like, oh thank God, that's where I was up to.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know.
Really? It was like Family Guy or something. You know, because you know when you finish the movie and there's 50 minutes left, and you're like, wow, what do I watch? And you're like, I'll find something, and it's not The Big Bang Theory.
Right. Even though that is always on there.
It's
Yeah.
always on there.
Always.
I'm not doing it. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it. So I watch Family Guy, and I'm like, oh, I don't like Family Guy. This is bad. It's bad.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed that is always on for some reason is that there's a huge array of films, but they always have the entire collection of Harry Potter on.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
What? Yeah, no, that just happened on every single flight.
right.
Every flight.
Like even the airlines with like the worst selection in the world, they will have like I was gonna say episode, like movie 1 to 7 of Harry Potter. I'm like, why Harry Potter? Why is it always Harry Potter?
That's an amazing film series.
There's only so many times I can see Harry not get with Hermione. That was like a whole thing. It's like, oh, originally it was written for those two to be together, and then it never happened.
Right.
That was true. That was the reference. I wasn't trying.
I don't know, J.K. Rowling makes a lot
I
of
don't
shit
trust
up, so-
anything. Yeah. She says that on Twitter. And
Yeah. What was the thing with the Harry Potter again that we like? Yeah, the poop thing. Yeah.
They don't use toilets. They just poop themselves and then they teleport.
Do you know about this?
Somewhere else.
What is this?
This is like an actual.
This is actually canon to the lore of Harry Potter, but like I think it was like an AMA or something, right?
No, it was just a tweet.
Yeah, it was
where,
just like.
where
They shit themselves. Felt like.
yeah, I believe like J.K. Rowling just like randomly tweeted out. Okay,
Yeah.
so just an FYI, even though you need that was like already
No one asked.
it was literally like no one asked. It was like this is the fucking Wendy's here right now. Like nobody needed to know this, but she said that. Before toilets were invented, they would just shit wherever they want and use magic to cloak the shit. Or something along those lines.
I just like to think like a fan was asking about like the irrigation system or something. It was just like oh, how does it work? And it's like, I don't care.
I think this is why they have all the movies on the flight, so that we talk about it later.
That's true.
Come up with all these crazy.
It's a marketing ploy.
Joey's never watched it.
No, I haven't seen all of them.
You haven't seen it? Wait, no. Which one have you seen?
I've seen the first 3.
Okay, I can beat that because I've seen the first 4 and then the final one.
That's not that much better.
Why?
Because I was on an airplane. Were you on that one flight where it's like movies 5 to 7 weren't available?
Bro, I just like read the cliff notes, I just like read the spoilers, I was like, I just want to see how
at
it
least
ends.
I didn't do that. I just stopped at the 3rd one. I've read up to the 5th one though. Is that any better or?
Stop. Just watch them all.
Why it's so
They're
long?
great. They're really good. Do you guys like Harry Potter?
Okay, what's all of your favorite? Like, what's the best Harry Potter film in your opinion? Out of the 7.
Either Goblet of Fire or Order of Phoenix. Prisoner of Azkaban's pretty good too.
I think Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah,
What about you, Kevin? Have you seen Harry Potter?
I'm gonna be the total normal musician here and be like, I like the John Williams one, so
Oh.
1 to 3, specifically 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Why
sorry,
do you have
play
like
my strings.
you have like the fanciest signature? Because we were signing some things and I was like, what is this like encryption like thing?
Actually, I can show it actually because I remember we were just in the green room and we were signing a bunch of stuff and for some reason there was a used napkin and I was just like, oh, let's just sign it for shits and giggles. And I think Kevin's signature is this.
I can't see that.
Oh no, I thought that was a TV, but I don't know. You in the front row.
No, they can't.
It's literally Morse code. It's literally Morse code.
Where's the signature?
Yeah, where did you get that from?
Or gin.
Jane?
It's like, that's in, like, drinking gin.
Oh, you drank all right.
I like to think you just don't know what you're doing. You're just fucking
Oh,
screaming.
I do not know what I'm doing. yeah. When you said the word like fancy, I'm like, maybe not.
It's fancy if I can't read it.
True.
Oh, in that case, I'm very fancy. You should see my handwriting.
Me too. This is
Okay.
not going to work still.
Cameraman, zoom in on this.
Unless they have like a $1 billion This is not going to work.
Yeah, there we go. It's Morse code. It's actually Morse code.
I'm writing it on a napkin, bro.
Someone take that. Someone take that. Post it on subreddit. You're welcome. But yeah, how's it been traveling out of Australia? Because you went to the UK recently. I don't know why I'm like asking you like an interview. You went to my wedding.
I like this.
Yeah.
I was there, man. I took your boost. But we've all been traveling pretty heavily for the first time in a long time, and we all put up for the first time in the UK, and I got to sort of. I realized, you talked about it on one of the episodes as well. It's like last time we met before we went to the UK, Trash Taste did not exist, and now you've done what 110, close to 110 episodes.
Oh my god, is that
Close
what
to,
you've done?
Yeah.
Too many. Too
Yeah.
Oh my
many.
god.
You helped a lot, and also you caused so much rage over so many bad takes. In the most lovingly way.
What was the worst take that you'd heard on Trash Taste?
Look, I'm just gonna say, mate. When you talked about New York pizza versus Italian pizza,
Does anyone agree with me that American pizza's better, or am I the other?
yeah,
There
no,
are
I
dozens
get-
of us! Dozens! Dude, Italians are quaking.
This is the start of my villain era.
yeah.
You know it
But,
was a bad take when in MCM someone literally flew over from Italy to like give him shit over that.
We literally had a dude from Italy flew all the way to London to be like, I heard you were talking shit.
You didn't even bring me any pizza.
The thing is,
It's the least he could have done.
because Gaunt's bread arc is improving.
He's actually discovering bread.
He's like coming out of the darkness. Whereas I still feel like you need some convincing potential.
No, I'm fully aware. I've been to southern Italy and I've had the quote unquote where it's the home of pizza, and I was like, where are the toppings? They put like one piece of salami on it. I'm like, bro, this was 20 euros.
It's not the quote-unquote home of pizza, it's just the home of pizza.
I think if someone comes to your house at, like one of those home improvement shows and they just make your house better, it's like, all right, well, I'm going to listen to them. They made your house better, So they made the pizza better, and it's amazing now.
Does anyone have any Italian blood that could come on stage right now?
No.
I just need everyone to just...
Fries in Italian.
I just think they do it better. There's no shit. You can make the thing, and someone else can make it better.
This is like the equivalent of the people you see on Twitter that like repost the art and be like, yo, I fixed your art, don't worry about it.
Sometimes they fix it, It's like those, when they have those medieval pieces that get restored really badly. It's like that. I love those. That's the way I see it.
It's nothing like
It's like that. I just wanted to mention that because I really like those. I love it. They're like, Spanish school teacher fixes 1,000-year-old painting, and it's like, why did you entrust this to a Spanish school teacher? What?
Those are pretty funny though too.
I like those. Yeah, American pizza's better than Italian. That's the point. You all can boo me as much as you want. It just empowers
This reminds me of like your first special with the chess arc.
Yeah.
Because I remember we were in the lounge room watching you and Garn go at it for the final.
Yeah.
And it was like you were on the screen and Garn was on the laptop, the smaller laptop, because I was assuming you would win.
Oh.
And then at the last minute, you just see like I feel so bad because I just saw the face like after.
That was a depressing moment.
Yeah.
That was a depressing moment, yeah. That was sad.
Let's relive it. Let's relive it right now. What an amazing moment that was.
In a stalemate.
I also love how that entire tournament you had just an upset stomach, so you just couldn't stop shitting yourself.
Yeah, I was
Like
running to the
physically,
toilet,
like
literally shitting
you were like in
myself.
a full-on JoJo, so you're like every 10 minutes you're like, I have to go to the toilet.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
Yeah, I remember like before our match start, I remember like Connor posted in like the public Discord who was like, you know, hosting the match and everything, just to be like, FYI, after the first match is over, I'm going to need to take a massive shit. So can we make sure there's enough time for me to empty my bowels before the next match starts?
It's not when they just start the next match right away.
Yeah. And
Which
then
sucks.
And then I remember I was waiting for that pause, and then there's like a 1 minute pause, and then it's just like a furious type to be like, start now, we need to start now. It's like, get out of the toilet.
Yeah, I don't know why they always wanted to start right away. It's really strange.
I was talking about it in the context of your antagonist vibe. You're
Yeah.
potentially coming through with the pizza game again.
I like it. Being the bad guy is the fun. That's like the most fun.
Everyone loves a redemption arc, right? You know?
I don't want redemption. I want to be the bad guy. I like being the bad guy. It's
He
fun.
lived long enough to see himself become the villain.
Yeah, no, I live to become the villain.
But what would be a positive take or a good take that might start your redemption arc?
I don't have any.
Are there any good takes on Trash Taste? I don't know. I think American Bad. You know, I think a lot of people would disagree with that take. Probably Americans would disagree with that take.
The entirety of America would disagree with that.
I can say this as like the outsider, but Trash Taste, good.
We didn't mean to say that, by the way. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, Kevin brings like the positivity. We're just like all jaded men who like can't say anything positive
You
about
gotta,
each
you
other.
gotta give Kevin a couple of beers for him to finally actually start like talking bad about us.
Yeah, you know, we're all friends here. We all know what happens when you knock back a couple of James Squires. You know, a little. Oh, you know what? You need to try VB. Not.
Yes, do it.
Not for enjoyment, but for cultural experience.
VB is a beer, is an Australian beer. It stands for very bad. And
That's not Foster's?
No. I mean,
Is it better or worse than Foster's?
that's like saying which is better, poo or bath. Like, they're both pretty bad. They're both bad. Let's be real. I mean, I don't even. Have you ever seen anywhere that's selling Fosters in Australia? I don't think I've ever seen it. Has anyone ever seen like? Do they sell it at a Dan Murphy's? Really?
Why?
Yeah.
It is really bad, Foster.
It is bad.
It's really bad.
Yeah, so that's our Fosters.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, so is there like a chain that we should try here? Because like, you know, you go to England and you either have a Tesco meal deal or you have Greggs, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's not like, doesn't mean it's the best thing you should try, but if you want to experience true British culture, you would try either. Is there like an equivalent in Australia that you should try? You guys are shouting 100 different things right now. Can you guys understand them?
All right, Hungry Jacks.
Hungry Jacks?
Branded Burger King.
No, I got one better. Oporto's. Oporto's is actually good. It's expensive as hell, but it's like how would you explain Oporto's?
No idea. Actually, I have no idea.
Honestly, just like go to any like chicken shop anywhere and just get like a chicken burger, and it's the best thing you'll ever have.
No, not Vegemite. I've tried that once and that was one too many.
Does McDonald's
Silence!
Actually, no. I think.
Oh, actually though, KFC has this thing called the Zinger Burger.
No, that's a UK original thing. Yeah. I've noticed you guys have been doing this. You guys are like, you've got to try this Australian thing. You'll just name a British thing to me. I'm like, do you guys know?
Yeah, except it's probably not as good as the one in the UK.
It sounds sweet to say. It sounds.
Fairy bread.
Very British is sugar bread. You're not special. Fairy bread is some like prison food. It's like we couldn't.
Bro, if I went to prison and they gave me fairy bread, I'd never want to leave.
That's why you're from Australia.
Milo. Yeah, Milo's good.
Milo. Yeah, right.
Milo cereal.
Yeah, oh my god,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna name all of the Australian foods now.
Have you tried rock on?
What?
Rock on?
What's that?
Rock on these nuts?
I've been joking for 5 days.
I can't believe you felt. Even I saw that coming. I was just like, Connor's gonna latch on to this.
I didn't expect Kevin. I thought Kevin was too. This is a professional anime composer. I expected better than Kevin to come down to the trenches with us.
Oh my god.
I can't believe I fell for that.
Maybe somewhere out here you'll find a W.
I thought when you said rocker, I thought you were talking about Rocky Road.
Oh, or like rock on. Oh, no, sorry. That's what I'm
Fool me once, Kevin!
I played myself on that one. I'm sorry. No, like the Rocky Road,
Yeah.
the cookies.
Yes.
Yeah. Those are.
Yeah, we got that as well. Yeah.
Is it American?
It's American. I think that's American.
Oh, Anzac cookies? They're Australian.
Anybody like concrete?
Yeah. It's the best tasting rock you'll ever eat. That's why Australians have all got chiseled jaws. They're just eating Anzac cookies.
Australians are really tall, I've noticed.
Are they?
Thanks, mate.
Sorry, Kevin. A lot of Australians are tall.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, who said Bunnings sausages? That's my child. Right, the Bunnings sausages.
No.
It's okay. So
This is not going to be a D's Nuts joke.
no. So we have a hardware chain, like a massive hardware chain in Australia called Bunnings Warehouse. And I think
It's like the Costco hot dog, right?
Being cute.
B&Q. No, that's not. No, it's better than Costco hot dog.
Alright, it's pretty good.
No.
Stop saying whoa. That's not, what are you talking about? Like I just said that Australia sucks.
You literally, by saying Costco is better, you literally did just say Australia sucks.
Do you guys have Costco here? Yeah. Is it good here? There we go, that puts that to bed.
I mean, you can tell because, like, when you go to Japan,
Oh,
like when we
God.
first moved to Japan,
Costco's so good.
I thought, you move to Japan, you ask the locals, where should everyone go? You think, they'll have some really cool place to recommend or something like that. But for some reason, the first thing anyone says is Costco. I'm like, Costco isn't a Japanese-only brand.
Yeah, but
It's good to have.
Costco in Japan is so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's
and,
really
and
good.
in America, it's really good too.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't know
it's either Costco or IKEA.
But IKEA sucks. Sucks. You're all sheep. The meatballs are really fucking mid.
Yeah, it's okay. It's alright.
The fact that people are like, we should spend a whole day to eat these mediocre meatballs, I'm like, oh for God's sake.
No, but Bunnings has the sausages, the sausage sandwiches.
I do
at
love
Bunnings.
sausages.
They're really, really
As a
good.
JoJo fan, I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Of course. But yeah, while we're down here in Australia, is there anything you guys recommend us doing or seeing in Sydney or Melbourne? A shoey. That is not an activity that we approve of.
What do you think? What do you guys think?
Well, we got a Sydney local, we got a Melbourne local. So how about one?
Are you from Perth, though?
Originally Perth.
Yeah, but he lives in Melbourne now.
Yeah,
but it's
Right.
from Perth.
Fair enough.
So if you guys could say one thing to do in either of your cities, what should we do?
I mean, it's not the weather for it, but I mean, I can only think of just going to the beach.
I mean, you
Right?
say it's not
It's
the
like-
weather for it, but like every second person has apologized about the weather. It's been amazing weather.
Oh,
for
I
a
mean, yeah,
Brit,
compared to the UK,
for
yeah.
a Brit, this is beach weather. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I mean, be my guest, try and go on the water if you want.
I have a confession. I don't like beaches.
What? Why? Well, it's because you're from the UK. The beaches are shit.
I don't like sand. I hate to be the Anakin Skywalker meme, but he's got a point. Anakin has a point. It gets everywhere. It's a pain in the ass.
I don't know. What's the deal, Melbourne? That's good. In
The
your
thing is, I don't want to be like so normie and be like, oh, go try the coffee or something like
Yeah.
that. I feel that's just like, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, you know what? Come over. I'll show you. Yeah.
I'll see you.
Yeah.
Except you're not coming over.
Well, this time. Next
Yeah.
time. I'll come back, guys. I'll come back.
Yeah.
You guys were just booing me like not longer than 10 minutes ago.
I will say one thing is that when I heard Connor and Gunn, especially when Connor was like, I'm having a really good time here so far, and he stepped off the plane and he just felt like everyone was happy and he felt happy. Then like just, I must say again like a bit of Aussie pride I guess, but it was nice to be like you're here and you like it. That feels good.
Yeah, no, definitely. I've never felt more patriotic in my life. To be like, yeah, Australia's sick, dude.
That's our national anthem.
Shortest national anthem in the world.
We have a good actually Melbourne's a good drop bear park.
So what?
You haven't heard of this?
I know what drop.
Where did this drop bear thing come from? Did everyone just agree to like make shit up and just like turn it to the world?
Yeah.
Is that an Aussie thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, I remember Joey telling me the story about when he first came to Smash, like in 2018 or something.
I tried to, so mainly, if you, as you all know, our mom, when she was here with me at Smash back in 2019, me and my friend from uni was this close to convincing her that the Australian currency was called dollary-doo. And she gave like really? Like this is like really trying to process it. And it's like, yeah, we say dollary-doo.
In her defense, half your names sound like children's TV shows. Like, the signs are like Billabong and like Fumpy Wumpy, and it's like, what the fuck is who's naming this shit?
Yeah, like I don't know why you chose to have your currency be called Australian dollars when just dollars sound so much better. I don't know, like I can't remember when we heard of that word, but I thought it was like the actual Australian currency because it just sounds so natural.
I changed my Twitch channel points to dollars. This is so good. We need to start calling it dollars or dollary-doos. But like every time, I want it to be like a thing where every time you interact with someone who's not from Australia, everyone just needs to try and convince everyone else that our currency is called dollary-doos. I want that to be a thing.
That's a great commitment now.
Yeah.
That's a great
Yeah. So has anyone ever fallen for the drop bear bullshit that you guys always say?
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
are they American?
It's so easy.
You guys have so many weird animals. I don't blame them.
Well, yeah, I guess that's one great thing about Australia that I guess you guys experienced quite early is that like our wildlife is crazy.
Yeah.
In a great way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I remember these two were freaking out about the ibises.
Big chicken.
Big chicken.
yeah, it's just so nice to see different animals that's just not pigeons and seagulls. And even your seagulls look more aesthetic than the ones we see.
It's because your seagulls in Brighton are bald eagles.
Yeah, I was going to say, the seagulls here are like tame. The ones in the UK are like monsters.
I mean,
They're
yeah.
huge.
They can be tame if they want to be.
They're like the size. Like
I
they're
see.
much smaller here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, just because they have to like, they're living on like the streets, they gotta fight each other in these UK.
Oh, yeah, they're up against
It's really thin as well. I like it.
That's because they're up against the cockatoos and the magpies, so it's like,
Yeah.
Do they steal, like, if you're carrying food here, will they come and steal it?
Actually, I got a good one.
Okay.
So we're having a barbecue, and at outdoor barbecues, a lot of these sort of parks have like sort of barbecue areas like built into.
Yeah, I
the
saw
grass.
that, yeah.
It's really cool. But I remember we were cooking some chicken, and my friend ate like chicken off the kebab, and a kookaburra actually came in and took it out of his mouth as he was flying by. Cut his tongue and everything into the hospital.
What's a kookaburra or what?
It's a kookaburra.
What's that?
Yeah.
Of course, I know what that is.
I was going to try and make the sound quickly. I realised it's probably going to sound like a monkey. Can anyone do a cockatoo sound very quickly?
See, there are some animals here that I'm just like, you're making this up. I refuse to, like, I don't know why you chose drop bears to be like the one that you try to convince everyone that's real, because you could just make up a word and I believe that it's like a real bird here or something like
No,
that.
kookaburras are awesome. When they cry out, it sounds like they're laughing. And those
terrifying.
little shits, they wake me up in the morning all the time. Yeah, it's the worst.
What's the most annoying wildlife you find here?
The cockatoos are really loud.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, the magpies, yeah. Magpies are like a menace to society.
I was trying to convince. I was trying to convince Scott and Sydney of like the severity of like the danger profile of the magpie, and it just was not computing.
Like, I feel like they have to experience a magpie swooping firsthand in order to really know the terror of a
Aren't magpies
magpie.
the ones that steal like shiny objects? Am I crazy?
You mean crows?
No. Magpies.
I'm sure they do, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure they
I
do.
think magpies do that. I'm just
They
talking
also
out my
just
ass.
swoop you for no apparent reason. Like if you get close to the nest, they just like bugger off and then they just.
I respect it.
No reason.
How big are they?
They can get pretty big, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty scary.
It's more about the sharpness of the beak and those devilly red eyes.
Yeah.
They're like dark side force eyes.
Yeah. They're really scary.
Yeah. You haven't lived until you've almost died.
Until you almost die. Hell and grave.
I'm not sure about you, and I'm not sure about anyone here, but did you ever play a game where you used to run from like your school, like kind of veranda, to a tree and see how many times you could not get swooped and then come back?
Oh, that sounds familiar.
That's a classic game.
Oh God,
Magpie
how
chicken.
bored were you guys?
Yeah.
Or how drunk were you guys? I just say when you were 10.
10, so you
Yeah.
know.
Okay, yeah, a bit tipsy.
Just a few mornings, just
Yeah.
Yeah, but like even like going to Joey's house and just going on his porch and being like, Joey, what's that bird? Joey, what's that bird? I just felt like a tourist, but it was great because you guys know every animal. And like I can see why every Australian just like needs to be good with animals because you have so many of them here.
Well, yeah, otherwise we can't survive here. Otherwise they would literally overrun Australian society. Yeah, but no, it's great because like my parents' place is like right next to a national park, so we get like tons of wildlife all the time. Like very rarely we get like little rock wallabies coming up into our backyard and stuff, but they're really cute. Yeah. Oh no, the other terrifying thing are the possums. Yeah, possums just coming onto your porch and just being a menace to society as well.
They're a menace to every country.
They are.
It seems like every other animal here is a menace to society.
They are. They are. It sucks. The what? What?
Quokkas?
Oh, podders.
You guys are making shit up. Same words.
I like how it comes.
Yeah, but you also went to a zoo recently as well.
Yeah,
right?
I got to hold a little snake. A big snake. It was a big snake. This guy milked a snake, and it's not as exciting as it sounds. It's actually less. It's more exciting than it sounds. Sorry. You think it's gonna be like a dude like milking it like an udder?
A snake just
Yeah, just like, let's get all this slime out. And so this guy, he's the most Australian man I've met up until we met another guy who handles wild. Why is everyone the most Australian when they're handling like a deadly creature?
It's a living.
Yeah, he was just telling us we were in this enclosure. There's a bunch of poisonous snakes, and they had ratings of how poisonous they were.
right.
And apparently he was like, yeah, sometimes you open the thing and they jump out, and it's like, oh, what? This doesn't sound very safe. So he pulls out this snake, and then he has a little shot glass. And then he's like, yeah, so it won't actually bite the shot glass unless you put your finger there, because it's not fucking stupid. And I'm like, what? So you have to taunt it, play chicken with this snake. That is, by the way, it has enough venom in its bite to kill like 4,000 people in one bite. I'm like, this seems... How is the insurance company okay with this?
Well, what did you say that same guy got bitten once?
Yeah, and so he does it. He milks the snake, and then he actually does do a little bit of milking action on the end. He tries to squeeze it out.
Yeah, wring it out a bit.
Yeah. And then he's like, we go over and he starts showing us the anti-venom, and the little kid is like, oh, have you ever been bit before? He goes, yeah, I have. And then he starts telling us about how, he was just like, so I was in a coma. I was almost dead. He said he had to have adrenaline, and then he rejected the anti-venom as well. And it was just like, then I came back to work.
Is that like, do you get like official qualifications to handle like
No,
venomous animals? Because it feels like the qualification is just to be batshit crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely the first requirement, and then the license comes after that.
I think there's a taste certificate in there.
Well, they also told us apparently...
That's a dark check.
I didn't get that, sorry. In Sydney, apparently, you have to be qualified to pick up koalas.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why?
Scratch it. it's
Are they
great.
dangerous?
So fucking dumb.
Yeah.
They have chlamydia?
Yeah, I mean, you can't get it twice, right? So.
Yeah, that's the requirement. You have to get chlamydia once.
It's alright.
Wait,
It's a gross joke,
I
sorry.
are you bullshitting or is that a real
No,
thing?
it's true.
What the fuck?
It's because they're surprisingly really filthy animals.
Well, that really, because then they have to feed the babies their poop.
Yeah.
This is a segment right
It's
now.
called like papping, I think was the word.
I don't know what the term for it. I think it's called gross.
It's papping. Is that what it is? Papping?
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, but I think it's because the baby's stomach doesn't have enough acid to break down the toxins of the eucalyptus.
Yeah,
so
it's
the
like
mom has to
oil.
eat it first,
Poop
and
it
then
out.
poop it out, and then the baby eats that poop.
They're
So
really-
literally, a koala is born. So all I'm gonna say is, if you thought you had it bad in life, koalas are literally born eating shit. That's pretty bad.
Well, it's so different from North England.
I don't think this is wrong. But when they get high off their food source, right? So the reason they sleep 18 hours a day is because they're constantly high, because the eucalyptus leaf gets them high, and that's their only food source.
Yeah.
They're really dumb creatures. They can't recognize the eucalyptus leaf unless it's from the branch.
Yeah.
If it's been picked and someone hands it to them, they're like,
Well,
what
if
is
you
this?
were
What
if
is
you were
this?"
high 18 hours a day, you probably wouldn't be able to either.
If all I did was drugs, I would know when someone's handing me a drug. So I would just be like, all right, man, fine, I'll gobble it up.
Like koalas are like
Cute,
example.
very cute.
Yeah, are example of a species that if they were born under any other generation, because they're cute as fuck, they would not be due to natural selection as well. They would be extinct, man.
Sure.
It's because we want to take care of them because they're cute as hell.
Well, no, the reason why they're going extinct, we turned up in Australia. And we were like, we need some rabbits here. Let's bring in some of our wildlife.
Didn't you also see what was it, cassowary?
Oh yeah, I did, that was crazy.
Yeah, they're scary as hell.
Yeah, we fed it grapes. Apparently they were like, it's safe to feed it grapes.
Is it?
Yeah, because you would just eat the grape.
I would be terrified. Though.
There was a big gate in the way, so it couldn't disembowel.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Oh, is that the one with the fucking talons and all that?
Yeah, it's
crap?
got a really big,
It literally looks like a dinosaur.
It really does.
Yeah,
It's pretty epic. And we saw a giant tortoise, obviously. It was really hard.
How delicious did it look?
Oh.
Bro, I'd be salivating.
I had to maybe like 2 seconds in the stream.
And you would go to jail.
It would be worth it. How many people in our generation could say they've eaten a giant tortoise named Hugo?
Well, not for at least a few hundred years.
Exactly.
Yeah. I want to try kangaroo actually, because you guys were
They
talking
are
about
really
that, right?
cute though, it does feel bad.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't be delicious.
They're really cute, but they're also really good.
What do they taste like?
Kangaroo.
Did you know if you don't know what the meat tastes like, your brain automatically thinks it tastes like chicken?
That makes sense.
I think it's like a gamey veal.
Yeah. That's
You have a nuanced palate. Someone in the crowd has a child's palate. They're just so chicken.
I was like, chicken.
Oh yeah,
I'll make it for you next week.
All right. Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Chicken
that?
grubs.
Oh, witchy grubs?
If
If you can find them,
They're
yeah.
little caterpillar-looking things, right? Little slimy
Well, I wouldn't exactly say they're little, but
little things.
yeah, they're
You can eat
grubs.
ants. You can eat ants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can eat a lot of things technically, but
Ground
would you want to? Is that a good idea?
Tarantula. I've eaten tarantula.
You can eat crayons as well.
Oh, yeah, we have eaten tarantula. You can eat crayons, right?
I eat glue.
Yeah. We should introduce him to the huntsman spider.
I've seen the pictures. Okay, I'm fine looking at them from afar in an image where they can't move.
No, it's fine though. They're cute when they get on your
I
hand.
always say like Australia is just a PvP server. Like,
It's the wilderness in Bruce here.
it is. Yeah. It's just crazy.
Yeah, because like every time I talk to Joey about like eating kangaroos, he always goes, "Oh, did you know we're the only country that eats our national animal?" And I'm like, Joey, why are you guys proud of that? I'm just saying that with such pride.
We have 2 national animals and we eat both of them.
What's the other one?
Emu. Yeah, you can eat emu.
wacky.
Is this like revenge for that fucking girl?
Yeah.
We lost, so you're
Yeah,
like,
we
well,
lost the war. We lost the emu war, so we eat them instead.
He's got to get like the dodgy servo emu jerky.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I think that's about it.
Unfortunately,
this
this
time.
was a very short podcast because
Yeah.
normally we go on for 2 hours, but we've only got an hour here. So hope you guys enjoyed this, like I guess half an episode of Trash Taste live.
Oh,
I
sorry.
just hit myself.
Sorry, just smack
I
yourself.
just fucking hit myself.
But yeah, guys, we've had an awesome freaking time in Smash, and yeah, if you guys would be so kind to have us back again, we would love to come back. So.
Don't forget about the Trash Taste special coming out this year. It's on
Oh, yeah.
time. It's gonna be
Yeah, look forward to
fun.
that.
This is our last event here at Smash.
Wait, sorry, I was yeah, someone has. Can I have the masterpiece book? Can someone bring it to me?
Someone got you Masterpiece?
Yeah, masterpiece. Sorry,
Pass
I
it
had
forward,
to- sorry,
pass
sorry,
it
David.
forward.
You better not do anything to it, Garn. Yes. I've been wanting this for so long.
I'm not licking it, okay? I've done that once, I've listened to Malin, never again.
Oh my god, yes. You already signed this for you? Okay, sure.
But can we also get some big love for the boy Kevin Penkin right here?
Absolutely bad. Yeah, as I was saying before, this is our last event at Smash, so we have no more scheduled stuff, but if you see us around Sydney or anywhere else, please feel free to come say hi. And honestly, thank you for being absolutely fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly, we've had an amazing time.
Should we finish on a full chorus of Aussie, Aussie, Aussie? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! 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 Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
This sounds encouraging felt like facing the Spartans.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the amazing Trash Taste! All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed the last panel there. Coming up next, we have